Yeah, I had 5 execution dates. My last execution date, the attorney forgot to get a state of execution. If they don't execute you by 12 midnight, 12:01, the state has to schedule a new execution. So I was able to call him the next day and tell him, man, what happened? I was supposed to die yesterday. And he said, oh my God, I forgot. It's a horrible mental game because each time you get an execution date, a week before your execution, they put you on suicide watch. So it's 2 officers sitting in front of your house, in front of your cell, and and you're waiting for them every day. You're listening to the keys, you're listening to people talking, so you're listening to things that's tearing you up inside because you don't know if those keys coming for you, to walk you that last walk, or is it, the ridicule of the inmates, and everybody's talking about you. They finna kill Big Mike. They gonna do this to Big Mike. Damn, man, Mike finna go. So you listen to all that in your head, you know what I mean? So it's kind of torturous, and it wears on you, you know what I mean? So to come to a place like this, where you can see green grass, the brothers that came from Death Row called me outside one day. They said, man, look at the moon. We hadn't seen the moon in 35 years. We haven't seen the sun in 35 years. And we saw some beautiful sunsets, and we saw things that we missed from our normal lives. We saw green grass and birds, so I started feeding the birds every day, praying for a break to come home. And I've been blessed. I've been down 40 years since 1985. I'm down for armed robbery, double murder. Somebody else did, but I took responsibility. That person's dead, who was busted with the jewelry and the empty shells. He was never charged. I've just been resentenced, and I had my charges dropped to get out, and I accepted that. And I'll go home from death row on August 14th.